Hi, welcome to this week's preview of Harlequins versus Exeter in the Premiership on Sunday. I thought I'd give you three stats this week that you can drop into conversations between now and then to try and impress your friends, seduce lovers, bore strangers. So, stat number one is following up the 50-point scores. So, obviously, last Saturday, Exeter put 65 points on Saracens, which is their highest score in the first game of this Premiership season. Their highest score against Saracens, their third highest Premiership score ever, and their highest score since the 250th game, last weekend being the 300th Premiership game they played, which was against Newcastle back in the summer of 21. So, magnificent. Last weekend was magnificent. However, it was a 12th score of 50 plus for Exeter in the Premiership. So on those 11 previous occasions, the following game has resulted in defeat in more than half of them, in 6 of them. The last 2 times Exeter have scored 50 plus points in the Premiership, they've followed up with a win against Northampton. However, the last time they lost in that following game was at Quins, of all places, in February 2020. Something happened just after that dislocated the season a bit. I can't remember what it was. So that's not a brilliant omen, to be honest, considering how wonderful Saturday was. So we might need to just lower the expectations a little bit. The other thing about this fixture is it's a bit weird. So we've had some really close games against Harlequins over the years. Some, in fact, I think it's got one of the highest rates of close games of any Premiership fixture. So it may well be a really tight game, but if it's not really tight, stating the obvious a bit possibly, these games have a tendency to go one way or the other. In fact, 2 of Exeter's top 10 worst away defeats, including last year's game, which was actually at Twickenham Stadium rather than the Stoop, were against Harlequins away from home. But also 3 of the top 10 best away wins for Exeter in the Premiership were against Harlequins away from home. So it is just worth bearing in mind these games tend to run away from themselves, except for the ones that are really tight. Last stat, in their last 3 meetings with Exeter, Quins have scored 120 points and they've lost twice. We've been really lucky the last 2 home games against Harlequins that we've had 2 absolutely ridiculous games of rugby. So there is that possibility that could happen again today. Unfortunately, this weekend, I don't think Ian Tempest is refereeing. If he is, I suggest you watch the game. If not, it's probably not worth bothering with. Thank you very much for listening. Appreciate that you've taken the time to do that. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have, like it, share it, do all those things that we're supposed to do to help get the video moving. If not, sorry, I'll try and do better next time. But either way, hopefully see you again in the future. Okay, bye.